What's up, guys? Justin, owner of Intel Goons here. Today we're going to be talking about our everyday carry pistols. I have one here. It is unloaded. I will show you now for YouTube and, for safety. I have a second one here. This is a full-size Glock 17, also unloaded. So what we're going to talk about is the first upgrades you should do to your carry weapon, or if you even need one at all. My very first recommendation when you get your first carry weapon, your Glock, your CZ, or whatever it is buy 1,000 rounds of ammo. Don't put anything on there until you shoot it. There's so many people that will buy their Glock. They won't even shoot it. They'll send their slide off for slide cut, and they'll buy the optic, they'll buy the light, they'll buy everything, and they put like 50 rounds to it, and they're like, yep, solid. No, dude. All right, when you first buy your Glock, when you first buy whatever gun you're going to be carrying, buy 1,000 rounds. It's $230. Spend that money. If you're going to upgrade your gun and put, a Holosun or a Trijicon, whatever, onto it, spend that money on ammo instead. Get familiar with your gun. Get fully used to your weapon, the trigger. You should know exactly when your trigger is going to break, right? You can do this all day and know it's not going to break if you know your weapon. You can get things like a magwell. You can do cool things to it, but shoot your weapon first. Obviously, this gun is pretty well used, and I will show you my Glock 17 as well. Has about 8,000 rounds through it, I believe, in the past year and a half. Obviously, most people aren't able to shoot that much, but I am able to, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm very blessed, if you want to say that, to be able to shoot as much as I do. So, a couple other things we're going to talk about. Get a good holster. I see so many people that will buy, a $20 We the People holster because they act like they're, hey, we're out there for veterans, we're doing the right thing, whatever, and they just sell pretty bad holsters. This is a A&R Designs holster. It's inside the waistband holster. So goes right here, right? I carry at about 1 o'clock usually, and that's the same for this holster. And I have a couple more A&R Design holsters as well. Dara is another good holster company. I have a few Dara holsters. You're going to pay for them, right? You're going to pay, the $80 to $110 maybe, depending on the holster that you get. So spend the money on a good holster. Obviously you're going to want to make sure that your holster is capable of, if you are going to get an optic down the line, make sure it's, an optic ready holster, optics, acceptable holster. The second thing, and this is the biggest question I get as a business owner, right? Intel Goons is a business. It's not a social media gimmick or anything like that. The biggest question that I get all the time, almost every day, is, hey, will this optic fit my gun? Or some people will buy an optic and then say, hey, this doesn't fit my gun. I just thought that I could throw whatever optic. I bought a Holosun 507K or whatever, and it doesn't fit my gun. What do I do? Please, please, please ensure that if you get a Glock MOS or whatever, make sure that you have the correct mounting plate, right? The correct optics plate for your optic. Make sure that you're buying the correct optic for your gun, right? Some optics are full size. This is an RMR HD, right? So it fits on the RMR footprint. This is a 507K X2, right? That just means it's the base model 507K. It's a red. This is the MRS version, right? Multi-reticle system version from Holosun. It's a perfectly fine optic. It does a job here. I like this better than the RMR CC, and the RMR CC is so expensive right now. It's like almost $500, and it's it's old tech. It's old RMR tech. Probably more bomb-proof than this optic, but I beat this optic up quite a bit. It's perfectly fine. So yeah, those are my main points that I wanted to hit here. When you buy your gun, please shoot it. I see so many people who buy their guns and they're like, all right, let's accessorize. Shoot your gun. You should be so familiar with your carry gun that it's just second nature to draw, to get on target, to fire. That's, your life literally depends on it with your carry weapon. And I do carry both of these. This is more of my summer carry. I carry this more often than the 17 because the 17 is big. It's more of a fall, winter weather carry. Like I can carry this right now. It's winter, right? So if I have a jacket on, if I have a sweater on, anything like that, I can carry this. And then I also outside the waistband carry this for tactical shooting, competitions, whatever. Because it's a great gun. It's a fantastic gun. So yeah, just to go over it really quick. Glock 17 Gen 5 has an RMR HD on top. Has a Streamlight TLR1HL. I beat that up. Has a Ranger wrap on it. As you can see, it's pretty well worn. And then that is a Taran Tactical carry magwell, I believe. And then I use Taran Tactical base plates. Some people don't like Taran Tactical stuff. I haven't had any issues with it. I've ran it pretty hard. No issues at all. So to go over the key points again before I end this video, shoot your gun, please. please, please shoot it before you accessorize it. If you can do both, if you have the money to accessorize and shoot it, do that. That's fine. But get familiar with your gun before you do all this crazy stuff. Other point, buy a good holster. Please buy a good holster. There's so many holsters that are literally dangerous to have because trigger guard isn't fully covered, which means you're carrying, inside the waistband, wherever, and something snags because so that basically means that your optic or your weapon could be something like this in your holster, which means your trigger is exposed. So something gets caught in there and your trigger pulls on its own, you're gonna have a bad day, right? You're gonna have a bad day. So spend the money on a decent holster. I went over a few. There's other good brands, obviously. I just went over the ones that I use, Dara and A&R Designs. Both are great people too. I've been in contact with both of them, not extensively, but good people. They will hook you up with a fantastic holster. And then obviously T-Rex Arms makes great holsters. They're well known in the community for their holsters. I don't own one, maybe one day. But yeah, so that is my everyday carry gun synopsis. Take it hard if you want to or don't. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more full-length videos showing my beautiful face, showing my awful beard here. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully maybe you learned something. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you can go down to the comments and say something mean to me. That's fine too. And please like the video. Drop a comment. If you have questions, I will answer every question in the comments. I got plenty of time to do it, while running the business and having a job and being a single dad and all that stuff. Oh, so much time. Just kidding. But yeah, so thank you all for watching and have a great rest of your day. Thanks.